2 months ago, I set out to obtain a fire cape on a Nuzlocke account. If you're wondering what that means, a Nuzlocke is a Pokemon challenge which only allows you to catch the first Pokemon you find on each route. How does this translate to RuneScape? Well, I can only keep the first collection log item I obtain per boss or activity, and I must complete the fight caves wearing only collection log items. Originally, I had a different idea for the title, so our fella is just gonna be named Singleton. He looks good. He looks great. Before we really get started, I want to lay out the 3 main rules surrounding this challenge. Feel free to pause or check the description if you want to read the caveats. Number 1, I am only allowed to keep the first collection log item I get per monster or activity. Number 2, after obtaining a collection log item for a given equipment slot, it is locked in. Duplicate item slots are re-rolled though to prevent me from soft locking. It might help you to think of it as sort of a RuneScape Nuzlocke. And finally, I must complete the fight caves wearing only collection log items. That should be everything. Now let's get started. Cook's Assistant completed. Let's get a bunch of early quests out of the way real quick. Ability to receive clue scroll boxes. That's new. They added that like a week ago. Restless Ghost finished. We have our new best in slot necklace. Boom. All right, Sheep Shearer done. 60 coins. We are running it up. Level 3 strength. This is big. Why am I being attacked by the highwayman? There's the first collection log of the account, even though it's technically currency and doesn't matter. All right, and we're ending off on level 14. Let's head to the Stronghold of Security. Okay, go, 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 go. Oh, 2 7s? Okay, come on, come on. 0. Big 0. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We just got so unlucky, bro. Easy. Quintessential noob gear. I'm gonna see if I can do the Arceus library now so that I don't have to walk back and forth. It looks like I can. So we'll take magic XP. Level 11. I don't know how long we're gonna do it. We'll do this until I can't stomach it anymore. I think now would be a good time for some more insight. There are essentially 2 routes for me to take, range or magic. I'm thinking the item I get from Barrows will determine which one I choose. The only slight problem with this plan is this mini quest, His Faithful Servants. Normally, if you're targeting a specific piece of Barrows gear, you can just kill the brothers the items belong to, which is what I'll be doing with Aram and Carol. Unfortunately, this mini quest forces me to kill all 6 Barrows brothers in exchange for 20,000 prayer XP. This leaves me with about a 93% chance to get nothing, a 2% chance to improve the account, a 3% chance at a reasonably bad item, and a little over a 1% chance to effectively brick my account. Honestly, the odds are pretty good, and I really want that 20,000 prayer XP. 26 mage. All right, 17 combat. Dude, we're, you know, I'm happy with this. I'm like, honestly, I was worried I might be fucking sick of this account by now. All right, and the last book for now, level 30 mage. Level 19 combat, level 100, total level 100. All right, Client of Korend completed. 15 prayer, okay. It gets us quite far. Quick Temple Guardian safe spot. We've disposed of the Temple Guardian after like 10 minutes. Priest in Peril completed. Now we have access to Mauritania. Every time I get a random event, I am almost baited to click it, but I have to like physically stop myself because I'm gonna break this account. I'm gonna thieve cakes for a while and talk about what I think my plan might be. I still think Barrows first is a good idea. I was looking at it and I feel like mage might be the easiest avenue for me. The problem with a ranged build is that so many of the weapons are prohibitively difficult to obtain. I can't really do circle if I get a dragon axe first. It's completely doomed. So for that reason, I'm sort of leaning towards a mage build. I can get 65 Slayer and then farm a Dust Battle Staff from Dust Devils. I could get Aram's Staff too. I mean, that would make things much simpler for me, but you know, I'm just sort of laying out my options, I guess. Witch's House completed. I've like doubled my HP. Oh, red bead, that's it. Finally. Now we're done with Imp Catcher. We can turn it in. Okay, there's Imp Catcher. Oh, you know, Amulet of Accuracy is pretty good. Okay, Waterfall quest done. Probably should have done that earlier. but whatever. Okay, Gertrude's cat finished. Now we can start raising cats and trading them to the citizens of West Ardoin for 200 death runes apiece. I cannot believe how dry I am on Goblin Mails. This is crazy. 140 KC. This is not a good omen. There it is. Last goblin mail. Get me out. Okay. Goblin diplomacy done. That was the most annoying goblin diplomacy quest ever. Plague City completed. Now we just need Biohazard and we can start working on our Artie Cloak. All right. There's Biohazard. Let's get this thing out of the way. Okay. Turning in this rusty sword and we are officially done with the Ardoin Easy Diary. We have our Artie Cloak. That's actually a fucking huge upgrade. I know it's a meme, but obviously the Artie Cloak is massive. Getting to Artie is such a fucking bitch, man. I don't know what we're gonna use this on. Oh, it's gotta be prayer. 32 prayer now. I'm waiting on this cat to grow up so that I can turn him into soup for 200 death runes. I'm picking up wines at the top of the Hunter Guild in Varlamore. It's supposed to be pretty good early game money. You can go sell them in Alderan. 20k. We're rich. I'll do one more inventory of this. Fuck it. Look at all of these, bro. People are selling these like crazy over here. 20k more GP. I think we're good for now. Pretty good nest egg. I'm gonna go buy some runes and I think we will maybe do lava dragons for a while. It'd be good prayer XP, good mage XP. I think we can move on to barrows pretty quickly. This is where it starts. I need to get another cat though. I think I should probably do that. No, I probably shouldn't do that while I do lava dragons. I think I'll wait until after. I don't want to lose it. Oh, 34 mage. Right now my plan is to farm lava dragons until about 30k prayer XP, and then afterwards I'll use the lamp from the Barrows mini quest to bump myself up to 43 prayer. However, even with protection prayers and the Barrows brothers 50% air weakness, I'm definitely still too weak to complete a full run. I have no means of prayer restoration, and at 34 mage, Aram will take like 3 full minutes to kill. We'll definitely need to get a lot stronger before we complete his faithful servants. Yeah, Water Strike is already looking way better. I don't know why I was wind striking for so long. Yeah, elements of weaknesses are awesome. Rune Longsword. Wait, that's a sick drop. I would be really upset if you hit this lava dragon right now. Oh my god, bro. Get out of here. Get away from me. Let me open my lava dragon pinata in peace. Lava battle staff. That is a sick drop, dude. 38 mage. Oh, well, at least I hit 38 mage. I keep coming down here. I don't have a bank here yet. All right, 38 prayer, and with that, we are close enough to overhead prayers for the Barrows mini quest to bump us up to 43. Figured I'd raise another cat while I'm editing, so might as well turn her in. All right. That actually gives you some pretty good XP. I kind of forgot about that. Heading over to Lizardmen right now. Plan is to grab some salad robes since it's the best mage gear I have access to. The only slight concern is that Lizardmen do drop the Xerix Talisman, which is a collection log item. I guess it's not necessarily bad. I mean, it does give some very slight mage bonus, but I would rather save the slot for something like a trimmed power or magic amulet. So I think I'll just grab enough fabric to make some robe bottoms, and if I happen to get the amulet along the way, I guess we'll finish the set. We got 38 defense and our first Xerician fabric. Got 3 of them left. There's 2. If I get spooned the talisman, then I'll stay here for the rest of the set. Oh my god, I thought that was the talisman. Honestly, I'm happier to see the Renar seed. Fabric number 3, we just need 1 more. Oh my, dude, another Renar seed? I got the last one like 10 kills ago. 44 mage. This is pretty chill, honestly. I'm fucking with this. All right, that is the last fabric. Get me out of here, bro. 1 salad robe bottom, please. 88 crafting too? Look at that. I look fucking awful. I look horrible, but that's an upgrade. And now we lock ourselves in the Arceus Library prison until like 60 mage, and then we can try Barrows. I noticed all of the other people / bots in here just go and grab all the books and then spam turn them in. I think that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, well, I'm out of inventory space, so I guess we'll cash these in right now. You think we can get 2 levels out of this? I don't think so. Almost. But 50 mage. All right, inventory's full again. Let's cash out. Each book of arcane knowledge grants 15 times your current magic level, so with some quick mental math that I'm doing in my head right now, I'll need roughly 200 books to get me from 50 to 60 magic, and from there we can complete his faithful servants and start grinding out barrows. This is so much faster. I'm like pissed that I was just going back and forth doing one book at a time over and over again. All right, we have a good amount of books here. We can cash out and certainly get us to 55. There it is, 55 mage, 50 combat. Got 5 levels to go. Honestly, it never gets less fun turning in 1,000,000 books at a time. This is kind of sick. 58 mage. We are 2 levels away from attempting barrows. All right, another cat finished. Taking our little excursion for 200 more death runes, and we go back and get another. These books are gonna get us to 59 mage. Should be, yeah, there it is. Almost done. I'm almost free from the Arceus library prison. Okay, this is the last batch of Arceus books. We are about to hit level 60. I think we are now officially ready to start the Barrows grind. At the very least, we're ready to complete his faithful servants. We'll see just how miserable the grind is gonna be without any other means of transportation. Maybe we go get fairy rings or something, but we'll get our one out of the way. 200 more death runes real quick. At the same winery I sold those Eclipse Reds at, you can purchase some cheaper, much less pronounceable wines for 100 GP each. These wines give a minuscule stat boost and reduce your attack by 5, which doesn't necessarily matter for us because we're maging. More importantly though, they heal for 16 HP each and do not get turned into rotten food by ghasts in Mortmire Swamp. So they're gonna be really good for our Barrows grind. The final step is to buy some Wizard Mind Bombs, and now our Aram kill time is officially under 80 seconds, which is honestly pretty good. Time for the shortest cutscene ever. Yeah, all right. Take your time, man. I guess I should start with Aram, huh? Oh, that was a fat hit. Wait, I'm actually shredding him. Dude, 22. I'm gonna fucking destroy the others. Uh-oh. Alright, no worries. I can tank this. His max hit seems to be 17. Alright. Oh, that could be it. There we go. Alright, Aram is dead. I guess Carol next. He's the only other one that I can't safe spot. Oh my god. That's okay. Oh, that was big. Yo. All right. We're good. Look at that 49 XP drop. Okay, he can kill me from here, so let's drink up. Nice. Okay, I think he's dead. Dude, this is easy. I actually don't know how to do it to the melee. I just do, yeah, see? I just have to keep kiting him around, I think. Actually, I think if I do, like, I think you can go out here or something. Yeah. Torag is dead, and now Varak is next. Okay, enough ones, bro. Let's get this over with. Is I gonna kill him? There we go. Yeah. Every time I kill one of them, I get worried that I'm gonna get one of their weapons. 38 HP. Yeah, really good time for this. Really good time for this. Is this crypt smaller or something? I feel like the thing I was doing before is not working here. Yeah, see? I have to go 2 corners away. Alright, and Guthan Tunnel, I suppose. I'm not gonna kill any of the things down there. I'm just gonna get this Casey out of the way. Okay, there he is. Alright. Now maybe we wait for some run energy. You're kidding me. Now we have full run energy, so if anything, that was actually optimal. This is brutal, man. You might hate this walk, but I find it quite relaxing. Okay. This time we are good. Wait, it doesn't reset? What if I can close the chest? And oh my god, that actually worked. No. Oh my god, I almost clicked it. We walk out here. take a quick 19. Okay, I think this will work. Oh, shit. Okay, so he can't be safe spotted behind that one. Okay, quick 23, no problem. Now we know he can deal 23 damage, which is useful information. 24, man! He is healing, bro. And then we walk here. Yeah, and then we go here. Okay, you know what? I'm piecing this together fast, I'll say. Please die to this. My God, what kind of pathing is that? You know what? That was actually just completely my fault. That was that one. Yeah, out and then, yep, out. And then we hit the rat probably. Oh no, we hit him. All right, there we go. He's dead. Okay. See, easy, dude. Okay, no Varak Flail, no Guthin Spear, and no Darok Axe, and no Torag Hammers, or nothing. I'm cool with nothing. Okay, nothing. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so now we have the crypt map, and this should get us to 43 prayer. Yep. Right, well, that was miserable. But now we only have to kill Aram and Carol, so we're cool. Taking a quick break from work right now, so I figured I would just send a Barrows run super quick. I only have to kill Aram and Carol, so I'm hoping that these aren't too resource intensive or difficult. Before I properly start the Barrows grind, I'm probably gonna need to get like fairy rings or something first.
They're kind of like waypoints scattered around the world that all connect to each other. It's just gonna reduce my travel time by a lot.
I guess technically I could get Arceus Spellbook and 83 Mage, but like, there's no way that's worth doing, right? You know what? Maybe doing Carol first is better, because I'm spending the same amount of time down here. It's probably more important to have these attack prayers so that I can make the Aram fight faster. But honestly, I don't know if it necessarily matters one way or the other. All right. Well, we have 2 prayer points left for Carol, so I'm not super confident we're gonna be able to get 2 KC out of this trip. Oh, I didn't drink my Wizard's Mind Bomb, bro. That's what did it. Couple more. I don't think he can kill me from here, but honestly, I don't know why I didn't drink. I mean, what am I gonna lose? Okay, let's find the tunnel. Yeah, we explicitly do not want to kill anybody except Aram and Carol. We are just looking for the tunnel. See, there we go. I'm an idiot and realized I don't have a teleport out, so we're walking out, I guess. Okay, so we open and we just take, and then we leave. Okay, a reasonably successful Barrows KC, and I go down here every single time I come to Lumbridge. I have not done Recipe for Disaster. I cannot go down there. Yeah, we're gonna need some more wines pretty soon.
Last episode, I explained that the unpronounceable Varlamore wines were super useful because they don't turn into rotten food and heal us for 16 HP each. This is true. However, at this point, we've reached sort of an impasse. I am both extremely broke and incredibly lazy. Essentially, I just want to minimize the amount of time I spend making money and buying wines. So once we run out of these, I'm just going to pivot to using normal wines, which have an unlimited supply at the Flaming Arrow in Varlamore. They only heal for 11, and they do get turned into rotten food in the swamp, but they cost 1 GP each, so it probably balances out. All right, after like 2 KC, I am officially sick of walking, so let's go unlock fairy rings. Step 1 is completing Lost City, so we just need 31 crafting and 36 woodcutting.
I love this quest, dude. Gotta watch the stupid monk dancing cutscene. And there we go. 2,000 woodcutting XP, and we get some law runes. I sort of forgot about that, but skipping all the way to 14 woodcutting. Okay, I just remembered, and by remembered, I mean looked up on the wiki, that the Ribbiting Tail quest actually gives you 2,000 woodcutting XP. So let's go do that and we can skip some more levels. All right, this has got to be one of the best quests in the entire game as far as I'm concerned. It's such a stupid quest, bro. I mean, I'm gonna need, you know, the hardwood patch is useful anyway, so honestly, this is a pretty decent use of my time. All right, here he is. There we go. New hardwood farming patch, 2k woodcutting XP. Skipped all the way to level 19. I mean, you know, let's grab level 20 right now. There we go. We only need like 20,000 woodcutting XP from this point, so I might as well just sit down and do it. 21 woodcutting. We've got 15 levels left. 25 woodcutting, 375 total level. This account's going crazy right now. There it is, 36 woodcutting. Now we go to Sears Village and do an even worse activity for probably a longer period of time. Oh, I think the cat wants some attention. How about you stop fucking talking to yourself and let me pick the flax like I want? See, and now we go up here and then we spin the flax into bowstring and we tab out. Level 24 crafting. I need 7 more. I mean, if that was any indication of how fast this is gonna go, I think we'll be chill.
While I'm doing this, I want to take a bit of time to clear up some questions that you guys had about my restriction. Firstly, I had a lot of people ask about the ammo slot and what that means for items like Carol's crossbow or Atlatl. I think this is probably my fault. I didn't really cover this well enough in the first episode, but the ammo slot is omitted from my restriction. In my opinion, the only thing it serves to do is force me into a mage build and makes content like Perilous Moons pretty much useless and super boring. So leaving the restriction a little bit more open makes for a lot more interesting gameplay in my eyes. The other question I got pretty often was how convertible items would work, since items like a crystal weapon seed or Bryophyta's essence aren't technically equipable on their own, and the items that they turn into aren't like their own collection log. So I think the way I'm gonna handle this is that once I convert the item into the weapon or whatever, then it's gonna be locked in. To me, this feels fair. I don't feel like I realistically benefit much from holding on to these types of items, but feel free to let me know if you guys think I'm overlooking something here. I very much appreciate all the questions and kind comments you guys left on the first episode. I read all of them, so feel free to leave any more questions or concerns below and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, 28 crafting. What is that, 3 levels left? We're almost done. All right, there it is, level 31 crafting. We are officially ready to start Lost City. Oh, I can't cast Crumble Undead. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't think you have to cast Crumble Undead. Crumble Undead would just have been way better. But we're chill. Look at that, we're shredding this guy. Okay, Tree Spirit dead. We get our Drawman Staff. Let's get a few of these branches, because I'm gonna lose my Drawman Staff, and I just want to be sure. All right, Lost City completed. I guess we start Fairy Tale 1 now? Yeah, hell no. This guy, not talking to this guy. Dismissed. He gives us the zombie gear, which we do not want. As part of the Fairy Tale 1 quest, which is required to unlock fairy rings, I need to talk to this loser, Malignius, who will give us a random selection of 3 items to obtain. These range from very easy items like oysters or charcoal to something like a nature talisman, which is a complete nightmare.
Okay, I really need Malignius to not fuck me here, bro. A Mortmire mushroom. Oh my god, dude. A nature talisman and an Avanto herb. Are you fucking kidding me? All right, trading in the cat for 200 more death runes. I'm gonna farm some zombies in here. Actually, I think these ghosts might drop Avanto, right? Oh, 39 HP though. That fixes things, I think. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the Avanto. That was easy. That wasn't so bad. Now I have to go get a nature talisman somehow. I think the best way is gonna be, okay, Abyssal. I think I have to go to the Abyss, bro.
The Abyss is an area that allows you to craft runes without needing a talisman. Separate from this, though, are the 3 creatures that spawn there, and each of them has a 1 in 128 chance to drop a nature talisman. What makes this more annoying is that entering the Abyss drains all of your prayer, so we aren't able to protect from melee. That's pretty much it. I mean, this whole thing took me like 5 hours.
Okay, surely I can... Oh my god, dude, I take fat damage out here. Yo, okay. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, 1 at a time, guys. Dude, this is gonna be a bitch. Oh my goodness. Please spoon me, man. Oh man. Yeah, this, I never thought I would have to actually kill things in the Abyss. I'm gonna kill this first. My god. It hits so fast. Okay, you know, this could be a decent spot. All right, tell me this one gives it to me. All right, next. Body talisman. Great. Nope, not what I want. I've killed 8 of these things. I swear to God, I've been here for longer than that.
Huh? Surely I can't use the elemental talisman. No, it's not an elemental. I didn't even know it could drop that. Dude, these things are so fucking tanky. There has to be an easier way to kill this. Abyssal Walker. Oh, and now I have to leave. Okay, bro, the elemental talisman is twice as rare as the nature talisman. Whatever, bro. Air talisman. A lot of different talismans we're getting, but not one that I want. Oh my god. Dude, cosmic talisman. I'll pick it up, but that is depressing. Dude, this is fucking brutal. This is brutal, man. These things drop nothing. With the cat. Wait, why did the cat run off? Oh my god. Well, we're leaving anyway. Dude, really? Was I not paying attention? Did the timer hit 0? I haven't lost a cat yet. That's so depressing. All right, back into the mines. Back into the salt mines. All right, well, we're set up and the walker should be hitting us. Oh my god, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Get me out. Get me the fuck out. Holy shit, finally, man. Oh my god, that was a nightmare. That was like 4 hours of just sitting in the fucking abyss. I mean, you know, it could have been much worse, but all I wanted to do is complete this stupid ass quest. And I go on this fucking manhunt for it. It's all right. We got it. We're fine. We're done. Okay, so now we go to the desert. I need some money and a Lumbridge teleport, and then we will finally be done with this fucking quest, bro. Actually, I'm gonna bring more money. Let's bring like a bunch of money so that we can buy the secateurs we need. What was the third thing we needed? Oh, Mortmire fungus. Okay, we need to give Zahur this herb to clean. 200 coins. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, we just gotta walk out here. Cast Bloom. Oh, all right, we are back with actual prayer points this time. We cast Bloom, pick the fungi. All right, we have the magic secateurs. Now we can go kill Tanglefoot and finally be done with this nightmare of a quest. Fairy Tale 1 done. I got 3,500 farming XP. I didn't even know that. I guess I could have probably assumed. Okay, there we go. Fairy rings are unlocked. I'm gonna go get another cat, and then we'll start running Barrows. With fairy rings unlocked, our trip to Barrows has gone from this to this. Now that grinding out our Barrows item is actually reasonable, we are finally looking to unlock our first collection log slot. Obviously, either weapon would be amazing and more or less immediately decides the build that we're gonna go with. Either top or bottom piece is also very good, naturally. Aram's hood is fine. I mean, it's good, but it's inconsequential enough that maybe we consider leaving the range versus mage route open. And finally, Carol's coif is pretty much a non-item, so that would leave us open to pivot into a mage build if we still wanted. The rate of any Aram or Carol piece comes out to about 1 in 111, so this will probably take a considerable amount of time. Dude, this walk is already so much nicer than the Chronicle walk I used to do. All right, let's drink our Wizard's Mind Vine. Wait, I don't have room? Okay, take 2. Now we try and kill Carol. All right, that was a really fast Carol kill. Okay, I did 0 damage to Aram by the time my prayer ran out, so we're gonna be doing this for a while. God, hit him, man. There we go. This might be the longest Aram KC ever recorded. Hit him! All right, that only took nearly every wine in my fucking inventory. I think the plan is to try and get around 70% reward potential or so we can maybe get some runes out of this grind. I'm not super sure how worth it that is, but we'll do it for a while at least. You're joking. No, no, no! All right, the rat stays alive then. You got bailed out by Varak, man. I hope you're happy. Oh no, that's Torag. All right, KC number 6 or something. 137 chaos runes, 438 GP. Time for another quick and easy Aram KC. Come on, enough splashing. Jesus. Time for my super insane safe spot tech. Since all of the graves drop you into the crypt at different locations, all of their ladders are always present, but you can only see the one that you came through. You can still safe spot monsters behind invisible ladders, so you get this, like, magical invisible safe spot tech. Okay, we are done. Let's go grab our Barrows chest. All right, chest number 7. All right, number 10. Nope, I got 78 blood runes though. That's pretty sick. Okay, so after around like 15 kills, I've decided to suck it up and just sell enough wines to get a full set of mystic robes. Should cut our Aram time down to a bit under 62 seconds, and that means we can get through each Barrows chest faster while using less runes in the process. It's over. I'm finally free. I've been doing this for almost 3 hours. And we are gonna go buy the mystic robes before I go to bed. I'm at least gonna see the fruits of my labor after all this shit. All right, we can Wizard's Mind Bomb boost into the Mage Guild. And I think he's upstairs. Actually, I don't think you need to, oh, wait, what? 66, bro. Well, I guess we're not getting mystic robes tonight. Okay. It's the morning. Let's go get 63 mage. All right, and there it is, 63 mage. We can finally actually go into the mage guild now. Okay, we have our wizard's mind bomb, and this time it's actually enough. We can walk in. Dude, we're kitted out. We have fucking mystics now. And all we did was pick up wines for 3 hours. All right, first Carol KC with the new gear. Let's see how much faster this is. I mean, a 20 is pretty fat. Definitely don't know if we were hitting that before, but we're certainly much more accurate. That should be it. All right. Oh, Aram Tunnel, what a pain. There he is. I guess we can get this out of the way now. This is definitely the dumbest way I could have been doing this, but man, Aram is so much faster already. Okay. I mean, that was way more painless than usual, and we were literally just full tanking him the entire time. All right, that's enough reward potential. Let's open Barrows chest number 14. 83 deaths, okay. Oh my god. What? I got fucking ambushed, bro. There goes the cat, I guess. Okay, the lesson here is that we're only gonna fight Aram in the chest room now. Okay, one more hit. I think that's good. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, alright. I'm sick of this fucking cat, bro. Get this thing out of here. Okay, we're gonna get 2v1, so we just take and leave. 562 mines is, I guess, a reward. Alright, Barrows chest number 20. 77 death runes. Anytime I get death runes, I'm happy. 200 mind runes is fine, too. Alright, here we go. 137 chaos runes. I guess that's something. Dude, we are almost out of death runes. Losing that cat was rough. Oh, that was a chance, though. Okay, we got it. 43 bloods. Okay. We are out of death runes now. So we'll use the blood runes to get rid of Aram, hopefully quickly, and then otherwise we're going to be moving down to chaos runes. Alright, well, after running out of death runes, I think I am going to make the executive decision that it's probably not a net positive to get 75% reward potential. I get a lot of chaos runes, I guess. I think maybe we just killed the two brothers and call it. Barrows KC number 40 is gonna have something. That was a fucking joke. I'm out of dueling rings, so I guess we go to Al Kharid and buy them? Or buy gems? I can only telegraph 6 more gold bars. Thankfully, there's actually a new rune shop in the area they released today for Varlamore Part 3. So I can buy cosmic runes here for some amount of money. I don't know. But hopefully they're still in stock. I don't know if people care to buy them from here. All right, 6 more dueling rings. Let's continue with our Barrows grind. Barrows chest number 50. Surely. No. Okay, what are we thinking I'm getting from this Barrows chest? Money or Aram's robe top? I'm thinking probably Aram's robe top and Carol's leather skirt. I get to pick one. Okay, Barrows chest 54. 448 coins. Alright, chest number 60 also has nothing. Barrows KC 70. 730 GP. Honestly, I thought this was gonna be way more miserable. 70 kills in, and it's pretty annoying, I guess, but it's more or less fine. Definitely been a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. We are getting low on chaos runes, but those are going to be a lot easier to come by than... oh, I gotta eat. My goodness. Second Darok. Holy just get... It's okay. Let's leave. That's my last KC for the night. It's a new day. I'm feeling our Barrows item today. Okay, there we go. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Yeah. That's okay. Just 79. Oh, I forgot to fight Aram. Barrows chest number 80. Am I free from this yet? Oh my god, I actually am. And it is Carol's coif, bro. Okay, I mean that's fine. That's the worst item I could have gotten, but holy shit. I mean, it's something. I'm trying to figure out what the path here is. I think the next item is still going to be moons. And if we get Atlatl, it should still be pretty free. It had to be the coif, though. Okay, our first quest is Tree Gnome Village. This is gonna unlock spirit trees. Any transportation method is always gonna be helpful. I'm gonna split up our journey to Perilous Moons in 3 major steps. Step 1 is to get a Berserker Helm and 65 in all melee stats. Step 2 is to complete Hero's Quest to unlock the Dragon Mace, which is our best weapon against the Blue Moon. And finally, Step 3 is to get ready for the Perilous Moons quest, which notably requires us to get 48 Slayer and 38 Herblore. Additionally, we'll need to make around 350k in order to obtain all of the necessary gear for the bosses themselves. Since each collection log item is locked to its respective equipment slot during our end goal, the Fight Caves, sniping the dual Makwa Weedles during the quest means we'll be stuck with them throughout the entire challenge, and I'm not super interested in a 6+ hour Fight Caves. Alright, Tree Gnome Village is done. I think this gnome amulet is like not too bad. I think Accuracy Amulet is better. Right now the plan is to start training melee, so I'm gonna go grab a Rune Scimitar and then probably do some AFKing at the new Gem Crab boss from Varlamore Part 3. I just have other shit to do today, so trying to AFK something. Oh shit, okay, Rune Scimitar, 13 KC. That was way nicer than I remember it being. I went like 150 dry on my, my Iron Man originally. Honestly, I think I've decided that I might as well go get the Berserker Helm, so we're gonna go do Fremenic trials real quick. Bro, does it start me on the version that despawned, or am I starting from scratch, man? How much HP do you have, man? Oh, I'm starting over. Oh, I'm starting over. Man, one tick flicking is fun. God, I love one tick flicking. I leveled strength. Okay, there we go. We did it. Okay, finally Fremenic Trials is completed. Definitely not the small excursion I thought it was gonna be, but a lot of levels. Okay, 1 Berserker Helm. This is the ugliest fucking character of all time. Okay, well, when I said I was gonna do this until I'm done with work, I really didn't foresee myself as having this much work. I had a little work trip I came back from, but we're 65 and everything. I'm pretty content with that. I think it might be a good time to move on. Okay, somebody from the last video wanted a back-to-back on the Barrows chest, so we're gonna go knock that out for him real quick. And 900 GP. Thanks for wasting my time, man. Hope you're happy. Seriously. Okay, shout out to this guy. Doing the Shield of Arav quest with him. And done. Shield of Arav is completed. Dragon Slayer 1 complete. We can equip rune plate bodies. Actually, I don't It's like 120k, right? 85k. Okay. All right, that's every hard quest requirement for Heroes Quest finished. Now we just need the skilling requirements. So 53 cooking, 53 fishing, 25 herblore, 50 mining. Obviously, we're going to be doing a lot of smaller quests to sort of like help us get there, but that's what we're doing right now. So let's get on that. There we go. Fishing contest complete. And now we can start on Sea Slug. Sea Slug is completed. I think that's pretty much it in terms of questing that's gonna help us. So I think we're just gonna have to be actually fishing. Dude, we finally get a count check. I can't lamp Herblore though. I'm holding on to this until we complete Druidic Ritual. All right, there's 53 cooking. We are almost done with 53 fishing. All right, there it is, 53 fishing. We are done with this. Okay, Druidic Ritual is finished. What was, I don't even remember what the next one was. Actually, I have to check. There's Jungle Potion complete. We are at level 9 Herblore. Man, this, I'm really hoping this is not gonna be as miserable as I think it is. Okay, well, I know the plan was to save this lamp until we're finished with the quests, but I can't complete Recruitment Drive when it's in my inventory, and I honestly cannot be asked. So we're just cashing in now. 90 XP. That's big. All right, recruitment drive finished, but we are 14 Herblore, and we have this helmet, so that's something. I mentioned that equipable items are locked to their respective slot during the fight caves, so this essentially means that I need to avoid activities that are going to stick me with some garbage item that's going to screw us. For that reason, pretty much all random events are functionally banned, but more importantly, skilling minigames like Wintertot or Temperos are like tacitly off limits because I don't want Pyromancer gear or Dragon Harpoon or Dragon Axe, you know, those kinds of items. Also, more fundamental upgrades like Dragon Defender, Fighter Torso, Zombie Axe are essentially unobtainable for the same reason. Thankfully, most skilling grinds aren't like heavily affected by this, but Herblore is definitely going to be the biggest hurdle because we won't have access to Wintertot. So I guess we'll see what I end up doing. I'm recording this before I actually do any of it, so we'll see what happens. All right, well, we don't have a second Terramin for Shades of Morton, so we're gonna go kill some Chaos Druids and hopefully get one in a reasonable amount of time. We got some Marentil, some Guam, some Avanto Harlander. We got a Ranar, we have 3 Irits, and we got 6 Law Runes. I mean, that was solid. I think, I mean, we're definitely gonna come back. As poverty of a training method as this is, I think it's pretty solid, honestly. Anyway, let's hit up a bank, and then we are gonna get going on this quest, finally. Oh shit, I forgot about that. This is probably our Herblore method, right? Ashes and Terramin. Just make a bunch of Serum 207s. Oh, that's probably it. Okay, there we go. Shades of Morton is done. Some more Herblore XP. And some crafting, that's cool. 22 herb. We need 25 so we can do Heroes Quest, so I think it's time to get 30 ranged so that we can do the last remaining Herblore quest. Okay, that's Shadow of the Storm. We are going to select ranged to get our 10,000 ranged XP. Skip all the way to 27. We only need 3 more levels. Shouldn't take too long. I think we can probably do a couple quests and skip the rest of the levels. We can just do Death to the Dorgashin and get our bone crossbow. Just need to get 2 sets of ham robes for this quest real quick. I think I need to keep these buttons too. I think they're for a different quest. Supposedly you get a better drop rate like while you're on this quest. I've been here for a little bit now, and I've only gotten 1 piece. I know that the frog token is a collection log. It's not equipable, so it doesn't matter. We can exchange it for a frog costume, a mask, or a lamp, so we're just gonna choose lamp, not run into any problems, and it'll be our 3rd collection log ever, which is cute, I guess. Okay, I feel like I'm getting insanely unlucky here. We still don't have a ham hood. I've gotten a lot of dupes, but like during the quest, you're supposed to be getting like 1 piece every 4 pickpockets, and I have almost all of them. Oh, there it is, finally. Holy shit. 2.5 hours for the fucking quest, by the way. Is there a fucking Oh, I need to do Lost Tribe, lol. Dude, I haven't even started the quest, so I didn't actually get the fucking higher thieving rate for it. What am I doing, man? Holy shit, man. I sat there raw dogging the fucking thieving for 2.5 hours. Okay, Lost Tribe is done, and now we can actually do Death to the Dorgashin. Okay, Death to the Dorgashin is done. 29 range. We need 1,000 ranged XP for level 30. I think we can probably just kill cows or something. Okay, there we go. 30 ranged. 2,000 more Herblore XP. We have Zoger Flesh Eaters complete. 25 Herblore. That's enough for Heroes Quest, right? Oh, well, we need mining first. Dude, I've been doing this for the past 3 days. All right, there it is. 50 mining, finally. Now we can do Heroes Quest. There we go. Heroes Quest is done. Let's see if that gets us... Okay, 27 Herblore. So now we have access to Dragon Mace, which is going to be our best in slot item for Blue Moon. I'm thinking we're going to use Dragon Long for the other two, and then DDS is just a spec weapon. We're finally ready to tackle the Perilous Moons quest requirements, which means we'll need 20 Runecraft, 20 Hunter, 10 Construction, 48 Slayer, and 38 Herblore. Really, I'm only worried about Slayer and Herblore. Pretty much all Slayer monsters contain what's called the Rare Drop Table, which is a standardized drop table containing a bunch of random junk items. However, the Dragon Spear is on here, which is a collection log, and would make me absolutely miserable. It's incredibly rare, but I more or less just have to pray that I don't hit it. Herblore, though, I still have no idea what the plan is for that. But the longer I wait to do it, the less of a problem it feels like it is right now, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Okay, so this mini quest actually unlocks the Guardians of the Rift minigame, which is like a rune crafting minigame. It's cool. I mean, I don't dislike it. I think it's pretty fun, but I'm not entirely sure if it's something that is gonna be useful to us. Maybe if we do a mage build, it'll be useful. Just because, like, we're gonna need a ridiculous amount of runes to actually complete the fight caves. Temple of the Eye is complete, and I think this should get us all the way to 20. Yeah, 27. So we are missing 11 Herblore levels, and let's start working on Slayer and Hunter. So we need to do the Varrock Museum quiz. 1,000 XP, we're at level 9, Slayer and Hunter. Okay, so for Hunter, we're gonna be catching Copper Longtails. I mean, this shouldn't take very long at all, it's only level 20. There's 20 Hunter, now let's start on the Slayer grind. All right, there we go. So now, no, I do not want a Slayer task from Spria. 13, okay, so I think we can do Wanted next. That's okay, that's okay. Okay, that's fine, walk away from me, man. I don't need anything. Wanted is completed. That's 5,000 Slayer XP. That's pretty solid, actually. We're now 23 Slayer, almost 24. Is that everything? Let's do, we're already in Falador. Oh no, Daddy's Home is in Varrock. Honestly, fuck it. Let's do that right now. Bro, please build this. There's no way. I used every fucking nail I had on that. There's no way I'm gonna have to go back. There's no way I'm gonna have to go back, bro. It's so doomed. I bought like 40 nails. Okay, my bad. Shit. I'll be right back, man. Okay, 100 nails. That's gotta be enough. You know what? No, it's probably not. I'm buying 100 more. If I have to go back to the sawmill again, this account's over. I'm telling you guys that right now. I'm not walking back. Dude, I actually have to go back to the sawmill. Oh my god, but hey, technically not for the reason that I specified. So we're cool, guys. No worries, the series will, unfortunately for me, continue past this point. I'm pretty sure we get a bunch of planks for completing this quest. So maybe we can just like build enough shit in our POH to get us to level 10. Cool, there we go. Level 10 construction. So we are finished with that. And now the only two things left are Slayer and Herblore. So hopefully we get enough herbs from Slayer on our way to 48 to help us get to 38 Herblore. That would be nice. 72 Hellhounds. I feel like that's a goated task. I mean, Hellhounds do have a pretty good drop table. They drop a lot of death runes. You know, looking at it, that's pretty much it. Okay, the Hellhound Slayer task is finally done. It was a pretty solid task, 8.3k XP. Okay, so it looks like we'll need about 80k XP for 48, and we're at 15, so actually we are not even remotely close. I think this Black Demon took me 2.5 minutes to kill. I'm not doing 120 of them. Well, I was like, okay, if I have water spells, maybe, because they have water weakness, but yeah, I'm leaving. Okay, so we can go to Turiel in Burthorpe, and he will essentially just give us a random shitter task, and it will cancel the task that we got from Keldar. But in exchange, we lose our streak, but I don't care about that. Okay, Monkey's task is done. Let's see what we get from Keldar. Dude, this is disgusting, man. Okay, I am once again done with my Turiel task. Surely, Keldar does not give me another Black Demon's task. Okay, I'm ready for Keldar to give me another Black Demon's task. Yeah, okay. Okay, the Turiel task is done. Let's go get another Black Demon task. 87 blue dragons. That's fine. There's 39 Slayer. We have 9 levels left. It's fine. You know, this is like, I think day 3 of the Slayer grind, maybe day 2, but I'll say it was a long day 1 if this is day 2. I've still got 30,000 Slayer XP to go through. Man, this will be done eventually. Surely. Animal magnetism is done. Now we can do our Greater Demon Slayer task. I think Karend is probably still the best place. All right, there's 45 Slayer. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, bro. We're close. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that scared the shit out of me. I'm like editing this video and I look over and I see the collection log notification and I was like, this is it. This is the dragon spear that ruins my entire life, but it's just a dark totem base. Okay, no black demons, please. 97 trolls is not enough to get me to 48, but I'm only gonna have to do like 10% of another task, and then I'll be done. God, I'm finally done with my trolls task. Get me out. But I still need 864 XP, so I need one more task. Okay, I'm finally done, bro. 48 Slayer. I only need 10 more Herblore levels, and we are finally ready to do Perilous Moons. It's been like a 5+ day process getting here, but all things considered, not so bad. I'm just really hoping that the Herblore grind is not going to be as miserable as I think it will be, but we'll see. Okay, well, we still need 8 Herblore levels, so I guess we're going to kill Chaos Druids until I'm done with that. Chaos Druids aren't a super uncommon way to grind for herbs early on, but it's not a particularly quick process. We only have the Herblore to clean 5 types of herbs they drop, and of those, only 4 of them are able to be processed into potions. So each Chaos Druid KC is going to give us around a 28% chance to get an herb we can clean, and a 25% chance to get an herb that we can fully process. On average, each usable herb is going to grant us like 50-ish XP, and we need about 23,000 to get to 38. Now you might be thinking, that sounds like a lot of Chaos Druids. It is. Dude, thank God. We got another lamp. That's big. 300 XP is a lot for us. Okay, this is what our first trip looks like. I only took herbs that we can actually clean and use, so I'm hoping that'll speed things up for us. Okay, 32 Herblore. We have 6 levels left. I've killed maybe 500 something Chaos Druids, and we still have quite a bit of XP remaining. 5 levels left. I'm almost done with the Chaos Druids. I think I'm at 930, 940 maybe. So maybe a couple hundred more and I'll have enough banked XP to go get secondaries and finish this off. Chaos Druids are finally finished. Grand total is around 1400 KC, so pretty close to what I was estimating. The 4 potions we're going to be making are Attack, Anti-Poison, Serum 207, and Blamish Oil. I'm so close to being done, bro. Just get me out. Wait, can you one-tick Serum 207? Yeah, you can. I overshot it by a little bit, but There's 38 Herblore. I can make prayer pots. I can make 57 prayer pots. That's probably enough for fight caves. Okay, see? 3 quick, easy steps of roughly similar length. And now we're ready to tackle Perilous Moons. Real quick, here's a tier list of possible drops. Again, keep in mind that the Blood Moon items are only obtainable during our initial quest completion because we're not going to be killing him past that. Blue Moon stuff would be pretty solid. I mean, Mage gives us a lot more options and freedom, although it's going to be a lot slower than ranged for sure. And naturally, Atlatl is best case scenario here. So surely this is gonna make up for the Carol's Coif, right? There was supposed to be a segment here where I go back to Barrows to make money for our Moons gear, and it would like finish off with me alking a Darok piece or something for a bunch of money, and it'd be all like cool and interesting, but I went to 3 times dry for a piece, and I was like, fuck this, I have enough money anyway, so here we are. This quest is basically a tutorial for the Perilous Moons bosses, so it has us kill all 3 of them once. What's nice is we don't even really need like outside resources other than our gear. You just like catch fish in this stream here, and then you can make potions here. They restore your prayer and give you like stat buffs. These potions are actually why we needed 38 Herblore. Technically, it's like not a hard requirement, but you can't make the potions in the dungeon unless you have that. So it's pretty much a requirement. First up is the Blue Moon. All of these fights pretty much have 2 different phases. So the first one is like this basic attack mode he's doing now. And once he's done with that, he's gonna throw us into like a little minigame kinda. This one spawns a bunch of tornadoes on either side of the arena, and you kinda like run through and light these braziers to stop him from healing. This is the other phase. He like traps your weapon in a glacier, and you just kind of kick it and dodge these icicles coming from the ground. They're reasonably simple boss fights, but they're really fun, and I thought this was like the hardest shit ever when I was first starting the game. There we go, finished with the Blue Moon. I think we're gonna do Blood Moon next, and then the Eclipse Moon, I'm pretty sure. I'm definitely the most worried about this moon. Like, he heals every time he hits us, and he's probably gonna hit us a lot. So I'm hoping that we can actually, like, get through this before I run out of food. I'm gonna have to do a lot of tick eating if I actually expect to kill this guy without running out of fish. I don't know why, but this is, like, my favorite phase out of any of the bosses. It's just, like, the timing on walking back and going to hit the Jaguar is, like, so satisfying to me. I don't know why. This dude is healing, man. I think we're good, though. I'm hoping we have enough food. There we go. See, 4 fish left. That was honestly way easier than I thought it was going to be. And now we move on to the Eclipse Moon, which is definitely going to be much easier than that. Why does this guy get a cutscene, bro? You know, maybe I should actually be paying attention to the quests if I'm going to ask questions like that. Not going to lie, this orb phase without the true tile indicator is trippy as hell. I am miserable at this. I feel like I'm doing no damage to him. Is there, like, a mechanic that I'm missing here or something? Okay, I'm coming to you while I'm editing this video because previous me was too stupid or lazy to look this up in the moment, but every time you get hit by the Eclipse Moon, you get like a debuff placed on you. So essentially, the longer the fight goes on, the more stacks of this debuff you accrue, and we are fighting this guy for a long time in our piss gear. There we go, Eclipse Moon is done. That took like 5 minutes though, so he might be more annoying than I gave him credit for, honestly. But now we get to go open our lunar chest. There we go, Perilous Moon's finished. And I guess now we walk back and open the chest for real. Let's see what we get. Okay, nothing. Technically, I know Atlatl darts are a collection log, but for the purposes of this restriction, it does not matter. I mean, even the trash rewards from moons are fantastic anyway. Thankfully, we're good. I don't have to kill the Blood Moon anymore, so we have no possibility of getting screwed there. It was just the first chest. Alright, there we go. Dude, I think the Eclipse Moon is gonna be a bitch for us. Those kills take so long. Probably gonna have to re-up our supplies like every KC, but whatever. They made this phase so much easier. When I was doing this, like on my main account, I feel like the tornado phase was so much more difficult. Or like there were so many more of them. Blue Moon is dead. We're gonna skip the Blood Moon, and now we get to open our chest. Lunar chest number 2. Let's see what's in here? Question mark? Yeah, it's all gonna be garbage like this because we're only killing 2 of them. Clearly, this is so much slower than when I was doing it on my main account that, like, this is a noticeable mechanic because I feel like this was far and away the fastest fight. Maybe the Blue Moon was still faster, but the Eclipse Moon was not very difficult from my memory. That might have been the fastest Blue Moon so far. All right, Lunar Chest number 4 or 5? I think 5. Okay, more darts. Every time I do one of these bosses, there's like, there are like 2 or 3 people that will show up after me and then leave before me. Okay, what is this? Lunar Chest 7, I think? More darts? That's awesome. Oh. I was trying to eat the fish, but I had a potion in the spot that the fish normally is, so I drank the potion. Oh, come on. Alright, 1 HP, man. Okay, there we go. This is chest 12? 13? I don't know. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Wow, I'm like stunned. I mean, that's like the best case scenario by a mile. So now we can do Scurious because we don't need to care about the spine taking up our weapon slot. I could do more moons. I mean, it's not bad. Definitely good prayer XP. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna need more darts. Now that we have the Atlatl, our path has been chosen for us. It's time to Mage Jad with manual cast spells. Having already rolled Carol's Coif and the Eclipse Atlatl, it's time to round out the rest of the build and take on the Fight Caves. There's some stipulations that I didn't mention, but we have a lot of stuff to do, so let's get started and I'll explain as we go. Alright, we're here at Soul Wars because the first thing we're gonna do is grab a Soul Cape. Now you might be interested in why I'm grabbing a Soul Cape instead of an Obsidian Cape, but I think you might not be considering the fact that you can toggle the color of the Soul Cape. Some quick context about Soul Wars, it's pretty much League of Legends, except you never have to play against Vayne, so pretty good. Dude, to be honest, I think this setup is as good as it's gonna get. I'm not sure, I mean, clearly we have no shot PvPing anybody, but I think we can contribute from an objectives standpoint, like we're gonna be killing a lot of the ghosts and doing whatever, you know, bullshit that is. I have no frame of reference for how long this is gonna take, actually. Players on the losing team, okay, so you get on average maybe 50 zeal per game. So, holy shit, wait, so 2,500? Oh, that's only 50, I mean, 50 games is a lot. It's definitely gonna take us more than 50 games, I'll say, because we are not gonna get an adequate amount of points. Okay, how many points are we getting? 24, man. I feel like I'm maxing out my contribution here, right? Surely. 25. So not even close. 38, that's also bad, but you know, it's better than the 12 we were getting. So we're at 156 right now. Okay, that guy was sitting at 1 HP, I guess. Bro, who the fuck is trying to Ice Barrage me right now? What have I done to you, God Chizo? You are a sick, sick man. Okay, we won. I think I'm at 1,000. Yeah, 1,028. That's, dude, we're almost halfway done already. Past 2,000 zeal. I need 500 left. Okay, there it is. Just enough points. I have 2,515. Okay, now we come over here. Wait. A prayer level of at least 70 is required to purchase a Soul Cape, man. That's bad news. I was gonna have to grind out these prayer levels anyway. I was just sort of hoping we could procrastinate on it a little bit longer, but I guess I'll see you guys in like 1,200 KC. Since I'm so generous, I'll give you guys a quick rundown on the prayer grind. In essence, leveling prayer involves taking bones and sacrificing them in any number of ways. The easiest method is just burying them, which will give us 72 XP per dragon bone. A much riskier but infinitely more efficient option is sacrificing these bones at the Chaos Altar in the Wilderness, which increases the yield to 504 XP per bone. The reason I say this is risky is because the Wilderness is a PvP zone, meaning some vile, hateful man who only wants to see a good, hard-working, blue-collar American suffer can walk in and kill me, thus making me lose all of the bones left in my inventory. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's the last dragon I am ever gonna have to kill on this account. Final kill count is 1,180 green dragons. So 28 noted bones and like that. So we'll try it like this. It's gonna be twice as fast, but also we're risking a lot of bones. But I don't know how active the chaos altar is, and it's not like it's gonna be that difficult for us to just go get more bones. So I think it's cool. You gotta make sure to accidentally bury one of the bones. I've never done this with fixed cam. Usually I like I use the modern mode and like move my inventory over this thing. This is a lot more obnoxious. That was what, 3 levels? We were 44, so that was 4 levels. You know, the obelisk, I was kind of annoyed that I had to use the obelisk instead of the canoe, but this is not bad at all. This is like almost the same. Ooh, I don't know if that was also PKer, but pretty confident that guy is. Oh, that's sad. Dude, that sucks. That's probably okay. I mean, man, that was like 50 bones though. That was right at the beginning. Yeah, well, we did cut it really close in terms of the bones we collected. Part of the risk, I suppose. Man, I guess people really do be PKing at the Chaos Altar. I thought it was gonna be a lot more dead than it is. Gotta go back to the vines now. I'm gonna do 2 more trips of green dragons to make up for what we lost, and maybe 3. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I did 2 more trips of green dragons, so this is almost definitely enough, unless we get PK'd more. But we're just gonna finish this out now, and we'll finally be done with 70 prayer. I'm at 62, almost 63 right now, so we gotta get depositing. There it is, dude. 70 fucking prayer. 1,200 green dragon kills and maybe 4 hours of depositing bones. I'm finally done. We can wear our soul cape now. It's definitely an item that I never thought I would own. Like, I don't know. I never even really considered going for this item. I never really had a reason to. It looks cool, I guess. All right, Nomad, hit me with it, bro. 1 soul cape. There it is. Collection logs, soul cape, plus 8 prayer, and we can change it to red or blue. With soul cape as our 3rd item, the next thing on our list is the fighter torso from Barbarian Assault. It's the highest strength bonus gear we will reasonably have access to, and it shouldn't take a terrible amount of time. For those unaware, Barbarian Assault is a co-op minigame where teams of 5 fight through 10 waves of enemies, each with their own, like, role. We are gonna need 375 points from each role, which is a little over 1 full run each. I mean, this is still pretty fast, even though this guy's a dog. Our defender is really useful. Look at him, where does he... I'm not gonna right-click him, though. There we go. Oh, that was 24 minutes. This guy with an Infernal Cape and Blood Torva is sitting here waiting until like 10 seconds left to call, and then is wrong. So I sit there AFK, and then I lose points at the very end of the cycle. Dude, it's been 3 cycles he hasn't called. That was a 4-minute wave. Okay, nice. Healer and Collector are done. We just have Attacker and Defender left. Wait, why did he leave? What a fucking loser, man. It's a fun minigame until one person leaves 20 minutes in, and then you have to completely start out. I'm not even joking, after rewatching this recording, I still have no idea why this guy left. Like, we were making solid time, we were about to start wave 8, and we literally completed the wave when he decided to leave. I don't want to be over dramatic, but I hope karma exists. Nice, there it is. Easy. That was a fast one, too. I think I'm done, right? That's it? Yeah, that's it. We're done. TY, fellas. There it is. Dude, I'm a pro now. Look at my account. I have a soul cape. And in just a few hours, item number 4, the fighter torso, has been obtained. Next up is our legs, which we don't really have a ton of options for. clue items are obviously not that reasonable. Huey would be attainable, but I kind of need people carrying me, which I want to avoid. Obsidian plate legs are obviously impossible since we need a fire cape to even grind them. So the only reasonable option we have left is Void Knight bottoms. They give solid defenses, I guess, but otherwise they don't have much of a purpose. We can get Void Knight bottoms from Pest Control, which is a co-op minigame where you destroy portals to stop monsters from spawning. This is another pretty quick grind, so it should only take us like 2 to 4 hours. Yeah, I only need 250 points. So 63 games. Wait, that was it? Are we done? That's the game, right? That was like 2 minutes. All right, 4 points, dude. That's awesome. I mean, if that's how long it takes to get 4 points, I think it's fine. Okay, 20% done in 38 minutes. Not bad, actually. 248, one more, and they left without me. Okay, I think that's it, right? I should have 252 Void Knight robes. Easy. So Dagonoth King's next, I guess. Let's do that. Pretty easy pickup for item number 5. We're looking at the ring for our next item. What I'm really looking for is the Berserker ring, which will cut down our Jad time by almost 30 seconds since the Eclipse at Latto's max hit scales with melee strength. One slight issue is that Dagonoth Rex also drops a warrior ring, which quite literally functions only as a cosmetic item for us. There are a few uniques on the Dagonoth King's drop tables, like the Seer Coal and the Dragon Axe, which would both also be useless, but thankfully we can just get a steel ring from the Deranged Archaeologist as a last resort if we get I got the warrior ring. Well, our next step is a bit of a long shot. Since we're only missing a necklace, boots, and gloves, we can try to snipe a useful item from clues without fear of getting stuck with something like a trimmed adamant plate skirt. We only have reasonable access to medium clues and below, so we have a few useful items we can hit. Obviously, getting anything else would brick this, but I figure I don't lose anything by trying. I think it would be best for us to start with a medium clue. Okay, I think we can do this one. Let's bring teleport runes as well, and ruby amulet. Do we happen? No. Can we make it though? I don't actually, like, can you buy it? No. Would it be easier to just kill Bloodvelds? Honestly, maybe we do that. It's funny how awful this the studded leather shit looks. I don't know if y'all fuck with it, but dude, I think I look so bad. Okay, well, OBS threw out the last like 40 minutes, but it's not a big deal. We got the ruby amulet. I think we can get to, I don't think we have to actually do the observatory quest to get up here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you don't actually need the quest done, thankfully. There we go. That wasn't so bad. And now we go to CKS. I'm pretty sure medium clues are 3 to 5 steps. So we could technically get our casket on this step. Okay, casket? Nope. Okay, here we go. This is a guaranteed casket. I'm pretty sure it's just up to 5 steps, so. I mean, what if we just get, like, trimmed Amulet of Strength, right? Yeah, that's really what we should have been expecting. That's okay. Let's go do the easies now. All right, there we go. Easy casket. Purple sweets. All right. So easy casket is dead. We're gonna grind out some Fally Knights, I guess, or what are they called? Fally Guards. I think these are probably the fastest way for us to get medium clues. Anyway, we'll go stack up like 3 or 4 clues and then start working on them, I guess. There we go, second medium clue. I don't actually know if I can hold more than 1, but 2 is probably good enough. What's realistically gonna happen is I'm gonna get like a Narda teleport or something and then not be able to do these anymore anyway, so. Okay, surely we get a 3-step medium clue, right? Oh, yeah, we actually do. Alright, then we get a cat mask. I mean, it's cute. It's not. This is fucking awful. We can run the beginners. Why not? And maybe we get boots out of it too. Our boot options are pretty much dog shit anyway, so fuck it. Oh my god, I hate Charlie the Tramp steps, especially on like newer accounts like this. It's just so obnoxious. Dude, just ask for like iron ore. Oh, thank god. Okay. That's the duality of a Charlie the Tramp step, bro. You either get some fuck shit that you don't have or iron ore. Here you go, my friend. Casket, please. Yeah. That's probably the highest value beginner clue casket without a unique that I've seen in a long time. Short bow, long bow. Well, it's a good thing we have our second one. All right, here we go. Third casket. Yeah, more garbage. Yeah, I guess we go back to the to the fucking goblins. Okay, this should be casket number 9, maybe. Still nothing. Okay, casket number 20. Just give me something. Okay. You know, it's not useful, but I love this little guy. Well, you know, I did say it was a long shot. Anyway, obviously we've got backups for all of these slots. First, we're gonna head to Lizardman and grab a Xeric's Talisman, which will give us some slight mage defense when charged. So that's like almost something. It's a 1 in 250 from Lizardman, and they have no other uniques on their table, so we're completely safe to grind this out. All right, well, we're back here after like, I think the last time we were here was episode 1. Cute little full circle thing going on. I was hoping we would have like a better amulet at this point, but it's good to have a backup, you know? All right, 244 Lizardmen in, and I still don't have the talisman, but you know, I mean, technically not dry yet, right? It's 1 in 250, so hopefully we get it soon. Like 6 kills, maybe. 354 Lizardmen kills. We're getting pretty dry here, bro. But it's cool. Hopefully, you know, we're done soon. Surely we're done soon. We're at 432 kills, bro. We're coming up on 2 times dry on this thing. And it's literally borderline useless anyway. Oh, another Ranar seed. Awesome. Just to get, dude, I'm over 600 kills in at this point. I'm over it. There we go. Holy shit. Finally, bro. And it was right after I was like complaining about it. Well, granted, I was complaining for a while. I decided to just go with myth boots. Technically, adamant boots would be like higher DPS, but I would need 75 Slayer, and it just feels like it's not worth doing. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's 52 Slayer. Okay, there we go. 52, now we can kill jellies. Okay, slight hiccup, but it's fine. We were so close to 52 that doesn't really matter. Hey, there we go. Mithril boots. That was not bad. It was like 50% drop rate, maybe? I think I killed 40. So that was almost exactly a coin flip. And with that, we have one more item to grab, our gloves. Since for the most part, all collection log gloves are kinda useless, we're sorta just left with Shazian gloves as the only reasonable option. Sadly, we don't get a max hit until like Shazian gloves 3, and even then the DPS is so negligible that I don't really see much point in grinding out the mining or smithing levels required to craft everything else up to that point. However, there is one small rule that I need to explain. When I initially started the series, I laid this out as one of our 3 rules. After obtaining a collection log item for a given equipment slot, it is locked in. Duplicate item slots are re-rolled though to prevent me from soft blocking. It never ended up coming into play at any point, so I haven't really bothered reiterating it, but in this one instance, for an item literally weaker than leather gloves, we used it to finish off the final remaining item slot. Alright, there we go. Shazian gloves 1. Yeah, that's everything. We have Coif, Atlatl. I'll put the darts in here too, just for posterity. And now our build is finally complete. Nearly 400 hours on this account, just to walk into the fight caves looking like this. I guess it's probably a good time to explain what the fight caves like are. They're a 63 wave gauntlet featuring a variety of monsters, eventually culminating in the final boss, Jad. We can't use a bank, we can't leave without starting over, so we have to do the entire thing with just our 1 inventory. My main account is like a 1900 total level group Iron Man I started a couple years ago, so I've definitely like done the fight caves a few times. But am I a good player? No. Am I a bad player? Yeah. After this, I grabbed some final levels on the Gemstone Crab, grinded out a bunch of Atlatl darts since we can't use Avas, and made some potions to get us totally ready for the fight caves. I'll take all of our purple sweets, I suppose. They heal 1 to 3. So this is 15 HP minimum, that's fine. We'll take 1 strength pot and then the rest prayer, right? Like, this is an inventory. The first enemy to be aware of are the bats. They're super weak, but they drain you of 1 prayer point anytime they hit you, so super tilting, actually. Next up are these blob fellas. They, like, break up into 2 smaller blobs when you kill them. Past round 7, we're introduced to another new enemy, the Ranger. They have pretty low HP and a max hit of 14, which can be completely negated by praying ranged, so not too bad. Pretty cut and dry this early on. Alright, I'm gonna go pick these fucking things up. Oh shit, am I tanking that? 4 damage? That's alright. Okay, they should all have Rangers now. I should be holding ranged, I think. Also, maybe I should be more careful about where I'm placing them, or like where I'm shooting these things, so that I don't have to like go out and get them, you know? Imagine picking up at Lettle Darts. Dude, I do not want to run out, and I only have this many, and I don't have an Ava's. So I'll imagine whatever I want. Wave 10 done. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Dude, it is fucking agonizing seeing them all everywhere, though. I think it's, I'll turn it off. I can see them well enough. Just seeing them littered everywhere is just horrible. No, that dart went away. How many have I gotten rid of? Honestly, not many. Starting on round 15, we get introduced to our next fella, the Meleeer. When in melee range, he'll either smack you for up to 25, or heal himself or a nearby ally for up to 10. Your dart supply count ain't looking too hot? You think so? We've lost like 40 of them. Dude, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. If this isn't it, I'll go back and grind out more darts, but quick math after the first major might be a good call, that's true. I literally, the only math that I did was, I was like, how many darts does 1 Jad take? And the answer was 150. And I was like, what about 15 Jads? And the answer was like 2,000. So I was like, 2,500? That's like a buffer. Yeah, it's a solid buffer. Love the warrior ring? Yeah, well, I was hoping to get a berserker ring, but... You know, I thought for a second, I was like, it would be funny to imbue this thing, but I'm not doing all that. Actually, how should I have done this? 'Cause I think this is likely wrong. No, I think this is fine, actually. Just let him come a little closer, and then I tank 1, and then I do that. Okay. Just gotta be safe. You know, you never know what could go wrong out here, so. This might be annoying, actually. I have to do it like this. Okay, that was lucky. We're cool. Okay, this is the double Meleeer. I don't need to use any prayer here. And we're doing really good on darts. I think 2,400 might be pretty massive overshoot. But the majors are starting now. Wave 30 is where we actually start running into some potential issues. These big frog things are called majors, and they're gonna appear in every single wave from now until the final boss. They're definitely the tankiest enemies in here, and are gonna take us about 2 full minutes to kill. They also have a max hit of 52, so we're more or less forced to protect from magic for the rest of this run. This means we're gonna have to tank hits from the ranger on waves featuring both of them, and we'll have to start being a lot more careful about our resource consumption in general. Okay, here's the first major. Oh, this is gonna suck, bro. 52 darts on the ground. Okay, honestly, the majors are not that bad. Round 38 is the first of a number of important waves we'll run into before Jad. From here until round 45, we're going to have both a ranger and a major present, with round 45 featuring 2 rangers. Okay, so this is a major and a ranger. But I can drag the ranger. I don't think the major is going to hit me. I'm pretty sure that's what happens here. Oh, I can wrap it. Alright, well, for next time. Oh yeah, you get a lot of leeway there. Am I good on these? I have to be, right? We're on 40, we have 20 more waves left. Yeah, I'm super good. Wonder, maybe after wave, I don't know, maybe I only drink the strength pot on the final wave, like the double major wave. Okay, hold on, what if I did this? Oh my god, not what I wanted to do. -8. What if I went all the way out here? No, does not work.
Dude, I took so much for that. I was just trying something, man. Have a heart. I was like, bro, long ranging the major is gonna be a disaster, but I guess that's what I have to do. Man, I don't know. I'm starting to get worried about the prayer pot usage. Yeah, I don't really need to care about the darts. We're cool on the darts. Okay, so I might have to. No, I don't. I might have to long range the major. We'll see. Yep. Oh, that's really bad. I should not have done that. We might be in rapid heal jail for a while after that. I don't know why I tested that. I think I got chance, right? Like he can definitely deal more than that. Max hit 25. Oh, okay, so I was fine, but still stupid. He hit me for 22. Maybe I think I will eat these then, in the interest of prayer. It's actually, you know, it's not like I'm gonna be eating these during Jad anyway, right? Okay, I think, oh, I'm gonna take damage. Oh no, we're good. I griefed that. That is not how I should have done that. Did it completely backwards. Okay, I think though now I can kill this guy and then we're good. A little scuffed, but that's okay. I just have to eat that. Man, that sucks actually. I took so much damage there. Dart count, we're at 1800. We're fine on darts. Honestly, if anyone wants to give me some advice on this wave for future reference, I will gladly take it. Maybe I could have positioned better at the start if I knew where everyone was gonna spawn, but like with the ranger and major right next to each other, I figure I kind of have to tank one of them since their attacks are synced up. Maybe there's a way to unsync them and then off-tick prey or something. Honestly, I don't know. Come on, bro, be gentle. Dude, yeah, I might have to wait on this wave, unfortunately. Honestly, maybe I pop the strength potion for this so I can kill the rangers faster. That might actually be a better idea. Wave 60 has 2 rangers again, and this is the last wave with both a ranger and a major present. After this, we've got a wave with 2 majors, and then we start the final boss. Hoping they'll be humble here. Okay, well, that was kind of terrifying. I don't know, like, was there surely there was a better way to do that, but I don't know what it would have been. All right, here we go, double major. Okay, so that's where Jad's gonna be. Let's go pick these up just for posterity. You know, if nothing else. Oh, okay, this is it. This is the last major. I'll pop this now, and then if we need to pop it again, we will. That would be heat, leaving Subway Surfers up. All right, there he is. Well, we finally arrived at the final wave of the fight caves, Jad. He has a max hit of 97 and will attack with either magic or ranged at random. Once he reaches 50% HP, he's gonna summon a few healers, which we need to tag and kidnap from him. And then after that, it's just a matter of praying correctly. Humble Jad right now, bro. He's humble right now. He's gonna spawn the healers soon, I believe. Should be coming up. Okay, there they are. Where are the rest of them? Am I blind? Yeah, they're over here. Oh, that guy's healing him? I gotta go get him. I gotta go get him. Dude, they're so tiny, bro. All right, come on, guys. This way, everybody. All right, that should be it. We don't need to pop the strength potion. Let's pick up these just to keep it clean. You know, it's not my house. What if we do take a hit for the culture, though, huh? Dude, he's testing me here. Switching it up on me right at the end. Just to keep it real with me. Let's take these darts, though, before they kick me out. There it is, dude. That's it. 3.5 hour fight caves. Honestly, that's not bad. I mean, it was mostly waiting. I can't even wear it, technically. Check me out, bro. Could be the first ever... Actually, I'll say this with 100% certainty. This is the first time anybody has completed the fight caves wearing this.
If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. I had such a great time recording and editing this series. I've already started work on another one, so I really hope you guys like it. If you guys happen to be interested, my girlfriend is selling shirts, which are available for purchase now. All sizes are $20. There's a link in the pinned comment and description if you want to grab one. I am open to a continuation of this account in the future, definitely with like an adjusted rule set and a loftier goal. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching.